Alice in Chains frontman Lane Staley back from the grave. All right, here we go. Let's keep this party train rolling. TFO Season 12, Week 9. Just getting all my commentary done on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Seattle Sound taking on my Giant Dragons. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This team is my creation. Yes, I have two teams, sort of, technically. I don't know. Anyway, it's the Saturday morning measuring, blah, 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 blah. I'm the measuring stick. Lane Staley, again, back from injury. As the Seattle Sound start on offense. Here's Vetter, hands off to Rick Astley, but called play, 2nd and 15, big loss. Vetter out of the shotgun, he drops back, he's looking. Oh, he's got Weiland across the middle. He had the receiver on the far sideline. That works too. Man in motion. Vetter drops back, fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's got a couple choices. Throws to Weiland again, completes it. Good for another first down. Quick strike offense, fast offense, moving the ball, moving it quickly. Not taking up a lot of time. Vetter looking. He's got Chris Cornell. Jump and grab, touchdown. Seattle Sound strike first. They strike fast. Impressive first offensive drive for the Sound. But you can't count the Dragons out. Extra point is good. 7-0. Let's see what the Dragons can do. Gambit on the return. I don't know if that's like the Gambit from the X-Men or how... This theme's a little confusing to me. I didn't choose the theme of the player names. I just put the points where they needed to be. Gary Thacko. That's a D&D reference. He drops back. He's got D20. Ooh, D20 with the catch. I got him in fantasy. Can he take it to the house? Cannot. Oh, and then he fumbles. That idiot. Gwen Stefani. She's going to pick up the fumble. And the Sound have the ball back. Here's Vetter. I'm not even going to think about fantasy. I'm just trying to have fun with this. I can't dwell on that stuff. It's out of my control. If I don't get to pick the blimp, well, so be it. I'll eventually dragging these nuts. With the sack, 3rd and 17. Vetter in the shotgun, trying to buy himself some time. Looking. Throws into double coverage, but Cornell with a diving catch. Good for the first down. I almost went heavy pass just because you could really crank up your QB and your receivers, and it wouldn't matter what they had on defense. They were still going to complete those catches into coverage because the stats were so high depending on how you did it. But ultimately, heavy rush was just the better build. Astley with a nice grab. But if heavy rush had been nerfed between preseason and regular season, I definitely would have went with heavy pass. Something similar to the Giant Dragons. I did make some alterations to make this build susceptible to heavy rush. I've said that before, but another passing touchdown by Eddie Vetter. I missed who caught it. Wasn't paying attention. That's okay. And the Sound up early, surprisingly, 14-0 over the Giant Dragons. But again, one fumble that can change the tide, and that's exactly what happened. Gambit with the return. That's going to have Thacko behind center. He fakes the handoff, drops back. He's got D20. He throws it wildly out of bounds. He had him wide open off the sideline, but the inaccuracy of the QB. Thacko again. Hands off to Elvish Presley that time, who loses one. On the run up the middle, man in motion. Thacko going to roll out to his right. No, it's the flea flicker. Tries for D20 in coverage, completes it. Good catch. Good first down. Luckily, he hung on to the ball that time. Thacko again. He's got D20. He sees him. Hits him in stride. One guy to beat. Diving miss. Touchdown. Beautiful. Thacko to D20. 6 fantasy points for me. That pass was dipped in honey and on the money. It doesn't get much prettier than that. That's what you want to see. I'm fired up. Extra point might be doinked. No, it's through 14-7. Dragons cutting the Sound's lead. We might have ourselves a game here. We'll see. Lane Staley. Apparently they found the cure for shotgun self-inflicted. No. Getting ahead of myself, thinking of Cobain. Staley was a heroin overdose. A lot of these, Lane Staley, Shannon Hoon, a blind melon, Cornell. I don't know if Cornell was heroin. I know he was a drug overdose. A lot of smackies coming out of Seattle. They like the dope. Not Rick Astley. He's never going to give you up. He's never going to let you down. He's not going to be taken out by drugs. Not this stage in his life. He's here for the long haul. Informer punts. Gambit takes it at the 10. Dragons are going to have a chance to try and tie this up. They can put together a nice drive here. They got a long way to go, though. Not ideal field position. Elvish Presley dropped for a loss of 4. Let's stick to passing the ball. Thacko hands off to Elvish. Elvish Presley, he's all shook up. He is done for the day. He is dragged off the field. That's going to bring in Bowsette. Okay, that kind of makes sense. 3rd and 14. Thacko dropping back. Line holds. He steps up. Completes to Greenwood. Gonna get the first down and a little bit more. Plenty of time left. Before halftime, Thacko again dropping back. Oh, incomplete into coverage. Luckily it wasn't picked off. Here's Thacko dropping back. Tries for D20. Completes it into coverage. See, that's what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter if you have 1 or even 2 defenders on the top of that receiver. Able to complete the pass. Thacko looking. He steps up. He's dodging guys. Making a miss. Gary Thacko with the scramble. Makes his way to the 20. He's got to be careful, though. That's a good way to find yourself injured. Thacko dropping back. Completes it to Warwick Davis. Or something like that. I'm assuming it's Warwick Davis. I don't remember. Thacko again. Check down to Warwick. He's got daylight in front of him. Touchdown. Giant Dragons. They're going to tie this game up. Peck Warwick. Okay, that makes sense. We've seen the movie Willow. They refer to him as a peck. That's their term for little people in that universe. Anyway, this game is tied at 14. Kind of a rocky start for the Dragons, and the Sound able to capitalize, but they fought their way back. Look at Staley go. Vetter out of the shotgun, as he likes to sometimes. Everyone's covered. Oh, I didn't think there was... Okay, I didn't see that defender. It was going to go out of bounds anyway. Completely missed the mark on his check down. Here's Vetter, called play. He goes nowhere, loses a couple. Minute 54 left in the first half. Vetter, shotgun. Defenders in his face, sacked by Jackie Chan. I'd have to double check. That might be some sort of gimmick infringement as far as the video game Vixens are concerned, but there might be a loophole if that version of Jackie Chan on the Dragons isn't dressed like Chun-Li, then it might be okay. Have to check legal on that. Or it's because if the player's not a Hall of Famer, they're not safe. Peck Warwick gains 3. Dragons take the first time out, the minute and a half to go. Let's see if Thacko can find D20 again. I'd like that. Nope, hands it off to Warwick. They're just content to run the ball and run out the clock. Not even worried about getting into field goal range. Thacko again, this time to Bowsette. Bowsette goes nowhere. It's 4th and 2. They take a timeout, and I think they're going to punt. Sure enough. Dragonzord? I don't know who the punter is. It's going into the end zone. No, it's not. Perfect punt. Staley takes it right at the goal line. Look at Lane Staley go. He's going to take this past midfield. If he takes this coast to coast, No, they finally get him. That's no. Jesus Christ, he breaks the tackle, diving miss, touchdown. Goal line to goal line. Lane Staley back from injury. Holy shit. What did I just witness? I thought at least twice he was stopped. That was impressive. And that's going to give the Sound the lead just before halftime. They're up 21-14. We have got ourselves in a game, I am telling you. If you don't watch this one, I feel bad for you. Look at Gambit go. Not to be outdone. Almost to midfield. Minute left. Dragons could easily tie this up with the right play call. But no, they just hand it to Warwick. Bad decision. You don't want to be running. You need to pass. Warwick's not fast enough to really make a big impact with less than a minute left. And yet they continue to do it. 3rd and 2. This would be a long field goal for anyone, unless, you know, you're the 80s Toys kicker who can apparently boot field goals from anywhere. Well, let's see what kind of leg they got here. Gambit. Gambit is up, doinks it, it's good, off the upright. Cuts into the lead, isn't going to tie it up, but Geeks Gambit makes this a 21-17 game with 10 seconds left. Staley, maybe not a big enough cushion. No, look at him go. Short kick, I didn't think he had the room. They finally get him. Time for one Hail Mary pass. Vetter. No, he just hands it off to Ashley. They take the timeout. All right, they're going to try one more play. Let's see if they pass. Maybe a rollout. Vetter. No, Vetter going to drop straight back. He's got someone across the middle. He's got Scott Weiland. He completes it. But he can't get around the defender. He's tackled. And that's going to take us to halftime. This has been an interesting, exciting game. The first half. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Cheerleaders are dancing. Panties. And then Blinky Smoochie. Marky Mark. He kicks. Gambit. So there's two Gambits. The kicker is Geeks Gambit, and then the returner is Gambit. He gets around. Gambit. I'm going to try and house this one. Diving miss. They finally, oh, he breaks the tackle, but they take him down at the 4. 1st and goal from there. Here's Thacko. He hands off to Warwick, and he punches it in. They're going to take the lead. It's going to be 24-21 if they can make the extra point here. Giant Dragons not wasting any time as we start the second half. Kick is good, sure enough. 24-21. Giant Dragons lead. Let's see how the Seattle Sound respond. It starts with Lane Staley. He already took one punt, end zone to end zone. I should say goal line to goal line. He doesn't get very far there. Vetter's going to pitch out to Ashley. He takes it to the far sideline. Dropped after gaining 8. Not the fastest, but it's still an efficient way to move. Vetter, he's got Cornell. He sees him. Hits him in stride. They're going to catch him at the 15, but big play, big passing play. Sound are knocking on the door. Vetter again pitches out to Ashley. He's a little slow to get things going. He only gains 2. Vetter shotgun it smart. They should stick to throwing the ball. He's looking. He's got time. Line gives him all day, but he overthrows the receiver in the end zone. 3rd and 8. Field goal obviously would tie it. They got to be thinking touchdown here. Vetter looking. He's going to scramble. He's not going to get it. I think he had some options, but he thought he was fast enough. Arrows on the hash mark. This should be good. No, it's blocked by the Giant Dragons. And it is recovered by Jimmy Lee. Not Bimmy Lee, but Jimmy Lee. Again. Gimmick infringement. Before the video game Vixens, we had the NES team. I believe Jimmy and Bimmy were on that team, so have to look into it. Big gain on that play. Thacko fakes the handoff, defender in his face. Courtney Love puts Thacko on his backo for a loss of 10. THACO again, dropping back. Quick play, diving catch by Warwick. Good for a gain of 9. It's 3rd and 11. Handoff to Bowsette up the middle. She's just fast enough to get the first down as the drive stays alive for the Dragons. THACO. No. Peck Warwick goes nowhere. He's bottled up, loses 5. Oh, again, Bowsette up the middle. These running plays just leave a little something to be desired. I think they should be passing more. Okay, here's THACO. He's going to try for Peck Warwick. Into coverage, incomplete. If you're going to throw into coverage, probably should have tried for D20. It's going to be a long punt. That's probably going to go into the end zone. Sure enough, no return, touchback. Sounder at their 20. Still down by 3. They had a chance to tie it up earlier. The field goal was blocked. Cornell, throws the interception. He tried for Weiland across the middle. He had Cornett wide open on the sideline. Bad read by Vetter. Flea flicker, THACO, sacked by too much Bjork. Is there ever such a thing? Can you really have too much Bjork? That is a discussion or argument to be had on another day. Peck Warwick dropped for a loss. Now 3rd and 23. Dragons trying to make the most of that interception. THACO going to step up. He's going to run. It's not going to be enough for the first down. We'll put them in range for a field goal as we go to the 4th quarter. Let's see what Gambit can do here. Oh, might have pushed it right. It's not blocked, but wide right, no good. Pushes the sound back to a 20, but they take over. Not suffering from the costly interception earlier thrown by Vetter. Here's Nasley with a nice run. They got 4:36 left to go. They got to do something. At the very least, they got to tie it up. Vetter, he's going to run. I thought he had Cornell, but maybe this is the right decision. It's good enough for now. Man in motion, Vetter dropping back. Cornell open. This time he sees him. This time he has him. Touchdown, Seattle Sound. Chris Cornell, Spoon Man, Black Hole Sun, you know the hits. Rusty Cage, great song. Wide open in the end zone. Vetter, nice pass. It is up. It is through, and the Sound reclaim the lead. They're at 28-24. Pressure is on the Giant Dragons. Beautiful kick by Mark. Dragons got to get a touchdown. Field goal isn't going to do it. Here's Gambit slowly making his way up the far sideline. THACO sends a man in motion. Flea flicker. Oh, but he's sacked and he fumbles it. It is recovered by the Dragons. There was a couple Sound defenders there, but they couldn't pick it up. Lucky break for the Dragons. Hand off to Warwick. Not the right play. Now 3rd and 19. Man in motion. Again, is this the flea flicker? No, it's the handoff to Warwick up the middle, who looks to have lost a step. They're going to have to punt with 3 minutes to go. I guess that's the right decision. You put your faith in your defense. But first, you got to stop Staley. We know that he has the speed and ability to take it all the way. And that is what he is looking to do, making guys miss. That guy kind of let up on his block a little too early. Here's Vetter in the shotgun. He's going to step up. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down and a whole lot more. 2 diving misses. Touchdown. Eddie Vetter on the run. Not by design, but didn't like what he saw from his receivers, so he thought, I'll tuck it and run. That's going to put them up by 10, possibly 11. Mark can make the extra point. It's not blocked. It's good. That might be just enough with time running out for the Dragons and their insistence on the slow run game instead of passing. Let's see what Gambit can do here. Not much. Gets to the 25 and no further. THACO dropping back. Oh, he rushed it. Tried for Aragon, but he threw it into coverage. Incomplete. Didn't let the play develop. THACO looking. He's got D20. Completes it. He can't get very far, though. Everyone on this Dragons offense just seems to be slow and have lost a step. I don't know. Conditions did not work in their favor at the half. He avoids the sack, completes it to Aragon. Dragons are in the red zone now. They take their second timeout. Time a factor, though. Minute 34. 94 seconds. THACO looking. Tries for Warwick. Incomplete. Defender was there to break it up. Warwick too short. Didn't have the hands to haul in. THACO again. Got Greenwood across the middle. Completes it. Breaks the tackle. First and goal from the 4. 54 seconds. They're going to have to score. And they're going to need the onside kick. They're going to need a little magic here. THACO looking. Tries for D20. Incomplete. Double coverage. They weren't going to let him get that one. Oh, Warwick, no. Last time out for the Dragons. 30 seconds. They need a miracle. THACO sacked by Courtney Love. 4th and 16. You got to go for it, but THACO again looking. Steps up. Sacked by Fiona Apple. Turnover on downs. That is going to do it. The Sound just have to take a knee. This game is over. Here's Vetter. He's going to step up. He's going to run. That is going to do it. The Seattle Sound with what has to be considered the upset over the Giant Dragons. Both teams were in it for a while, just kind of going back and forth, but the Sound able to pull away. The Dragons relied too much on their slow running game, and it cost them. So hopefully lesson learned and they can regroup next week. We'll talk to you guys later.